The staff here at the Pueblo of Isleta are mainly tribal members. And the neat thing about it is they bought into the system. My experience here at the Pueblo of Isleta has been one beautiful experience. I started back in 2001 working for the Pueblo of Isleta, and now I'm coming to the end of a 14-year career here with the Pueblo of Isleta. But in total, I've been here some 44 years in the parks and recreation business. I put in 30 years with the city of Albuquerque before I actually retired from them. And now I've had an opportunity to actually see this parks and recreation system here at the Pueblo of Isleta grow from an infant stage of only being a recreation facility to now being a parks and recreation facility. We've had an opportunity to build 8 different parks at no cost to the Pueblo. We've also had an opportunity to build a park management staff. We have not contracted out any of our jobs when we're building the parks. We do them ourselves, in-house. And that's a neat thing because the tribal members who have seen it grow from an infant stage to a beautiful park system right now, and they've taken pride in their work, and it shows out there. I would put this parks and recreation system against anybody in the Southwest. It's that beautiful and well-rounded. This park here was built about 6 years ago. It was at a cost of about $80,000 to build. To me, I honestly believe this Jose Manuel Valdez Park is one of our prettiest parks. I love it because it's surrounded by the natural trees that were here around this park property, and it's just a beautiful setting. If you come here on evenings or weekends, you could see a lot of activity here. A lot of our parks on weekends are reserved for private gatherings from tribal residents, and it's neat to have them utilize it because we have water fountain, we have beautiful grass, we have porta potties, and we have some parking here. And it's neat to see that the neighborhoods are taking care of their parks. My goal was to have what we considered in the city of Albuquerque pocket parks in every neighborhood. And that was my goal here, is to have a neighborhood park for, especially during the fall, the winter, and spring program when maybe kids don't have access to the rec center, and yet they're at home, they have a place to go. If they're at home, they could walk out their doors and come to the park and let off some of that nervous energy, playing basketball, utilizing the park, or with a little kiddie game activity here. See a lot of parents come out, hang out, and sit in the shaded area back over here, watch their kids. That area is shaded a lot behind me, and the kids could be playing in their little kiddie park there, and the parents are just watching and observing and enjoying the beautiful weather that we have here in New Mexico. Mark, one of the things that I'm so proud of with the staff is that we have them certified in a number of activities that they could do here at the Pueblo. The recreation staff, a lot of them are certified as personal trainers, something that hadn't happened in the past. A lot of them are spin instructors certified. And then we have a number of people that have been certified as kettlebell instructors. In my swimming pool side, my head lifeguard is certified to teach and certify swim instructors in the Jeff Ellis system, and which is one of the top-notch systems in the whole country. My park crew, it goes without saying that my park superintendent is second to none. Robert Apodaca is one that is hands-on. If his people don't know what they're doing when he gives out instructions, whether it's working a backhoe or a front-end loader, he'll show them, he'll give them instruction, he'll get them certified to operate that equipment. Same thing goes when they're tree trimming or digging trenches. One particular park over at Chicol, we actually had to tap into an old dilapidated well that he was familiar with on how to do that kind of work. And he actually showed his staff how it had to happen, how to tap in, and how to actually run a line about a mile long to feed our semi-pro baseball field. So as you could see, why I am so proud. You know, my staff makes this Parks and Recreation Department. They make me what I am today as the director here. All I am is the maneuverer, in a sense, the manager who makes things happen, but it wouldn't happen without them. And that's the neat thing about being the director here, to see it evolve from absolutely just a recreation department to what it is today. And I just hope that this continues down the road, because in a few months, in about 8 or 9 months, I'll be retiring from this Parks and Recreation Department. And I just hope that my replacement will continue what we have established here. And I hope that the Pueblo of Isleta puts the pressure on the director here to make sure it does happen. One of the worst things that could happen is for our Parks and Recreation system to actually fall apart. And it's happened in the past, in a sense, because back in the early 70s, a lot of monies were given, federal dollars were given to a lot of communities throughout the nation. And the Pueblo of Isleta was one of them. And they had monies in the early 70s where they actually built 2 or 3 parks, but they didn't give them maintenance dollars. And eventually those parks just fell apart, and to the point where they were not able to be used. So I don't want to see that happen. I want to make sure that it continues. I know that we have added to the quality of life for the residents of this great Pueblo of Isleta. And I want that to continue down the road and for a lot more years to happen. There's some new projects that we're trying to undertake right now. One of them is, I would like to see, before I leave this facility, before I actually retire, is we have a park just north of our facility here, and we have a skate park. But there's a piece of property there, Mark, that we haven't had a chance to develop. And now that with the new elderly center being developed, they're going to have a long-term care and a beautiful new elderly center, feeding facility and stuff like that. I would like to build this little park as a passive park for the residents that are going to stay here, that are going to be long-term residents in care there. And I'd like to have a walking path and a place where they could wheel people that are in wheelchairs, or they could have the people that are actually using walkers, to have a safe environment where they could come out and enjoy the beautiful properties that we have here at the Pueblo. And I'd like to have a lot of spacious seating for the elders to come and enjoy and sit and maybe do some arts and crafts or do some painting, and or just get away from the building itself and breathe the beautiful fresh air out here. So I'm hoping that the money comes into play here in the next few months. I've asked for another grant, and I am putting a little pressure on the county, our county representative to the Bernalillo County system, and Art de la Cruz, to see if he can provide me with some money that I could build this out for our residents. Yes, we are the Pueblo of Isleta, but we are in Bernalillo County, and we're taxpayers just like everybody else. So I'm hoping that we're able to tap into some monies there. A lot of things that I'm proud of is also our volunteers, Mark. I had the opportunity to have a number of young men and women volunteer to assist us here with our Parks and Recreation service delivery to the children. And one in particular is Tata Mel Lucero. Mel Lucero used to work for the Pueblo of Isleta a number of years back. He recently retired about 2 or 3 years ago, and he has become a permanent fixture as a volunteer here. He assists us with our 6 and 7-year-old program, and it's neat to see Mel here, Tata Mel, because he's older than most of my employees. He's a volunteer, no cost to the Pueblo, and he's here every single day. And him being an elder, the kids have more respect for elders, and when he says something, he means what he says, and the kids listen, they pay attention, and they follow instruction. The swim program is really going well. We have a number of swim teams that participate with a lot of our tribal residents involved with the Los Lunas swim team, but they swim out of this place here. And even though it's not labeled the Isleta swim team like we used to have a number of years past. They still participate here. Our residents have the ability to be competitive, and we kind of branched out with Los Lunas to be more competitive, not just to be in Indian country competition only, but to actually get into bigger and more state meets, more city meets, and be more competitive statewide. Yeah, in the past we were the home facility for the Albuquerque Silvers, I believe was the name, and the Albuquerque Thunderbirds. So they used this facility as their practice facility. The Pueblo of Isleta was actually a sponsor of their Albuquerque Thunderbirds. Michael Cooper, he coached them, and they had their practices daily here, Monday through Friday. And then they played their games in Albuquerque. But it was neat to have them here, and then they also ran a number of basketball camps, free basketball camps, utilizing their pro players some were as tall as 7 foot, 7'1", and it was neat to see the kids engaged in activity with those pro players. Well, you know, one of the things when I first started here is they didn't have a games room. They had a gym, they had a swimming pool, and they had the banco and seating area and a conference room. A number of things have changed. One, the conference room has become our arts and crafts room. We have contracted out with 3 of the local residents, 3 of the Nanas, Nana Aby, Nana Gloria, and Nana Marie, and they do the arts and crafts efforts for us. And then we didn't have a games room, and again, I applied for a grant with the state and was successful in receiving the funding, necessary funding to build that facility out, and also applied for a separate grant to buy the equipment that's in there, like the pool tables and the ping pong tables and foosball tables and things like that. Well, you know, dealing with our exercise program, we have 2 facilities. First of all, we have Old Rec, the original recreation facility up on the hill in Pickle Heights neighborhood, and then we have this facility. Both facilities, we try to focus on a fall, winter, and spring program on a lot of adult activity because the kids are in school. And one way that we focus is having spin classes, kettlebell classes. We have aerobic classes, a number of activities like that that we can engage the adults in early morning activity because we open up. Old Rec will open up as early as 4 o'clock in the morning. And I have a beautiful fitness coordinator up there, Mike Trujillo, who does a wonderful job presenting his program up there. And then we also open up here at New Rec at 5 o'clock in the morning. And again, we're offering spin classes, we're offering water aerobics, we're offering a number of classes like that. Anyway, but going back to the fitness classes, it's neat. And then we have weight rooms. We have a weight room with a lot of cardio equipment in there. And then Old Rec has the very same thing, a lot of cardio equipment, and they have a beautiful weight facility. We do a number of carnivals here. Well, we do 2 of them that we're really, really proud of. One is we start off in October with the Halloween Carnival, which is one of the biggest extravaganzas that we put on, and activity that's probably has the most people engaged in from the Pueblo of Isleta. We host that party every year. We try to get it as close to Halloween as possible, trying to fall in on a Friday or Saturday. And that activity will have children, youth, and adults and elders come together and participate. We'll have anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 people come through that activity on one given day. And then the other one is our end of summer extravaganza. Second to the last day of our summer program, we host what we used to know back in our day when we were growing up in the Parks and Recreation System in Albuquerque, South Broadway area, East San Jose Community Center, as a penny carnival. This week, we just called it our end of summer gathering. It's a barbecue, and we have a lot of fun activities that we present to the kids. One of their favorites is the dunk tank. We'll have a number of slides out there. We'll have some activities where we'll have some racing activities and 3-legged races. We go back to presenting activities with some of the old recreation things that we grew up with. And it's a fun day. And then we also feed everybody with a barbecue. And I bring in a lot of my friends that used to work with me in the Parks and Recreation department in Albuquerque to come and cook for us. And we'll serve anywhere from 500 to 1,000 meals that day. We'll serve hot dogs and hamburgers and baked beans and things like that. So it's a real nice way to end the summer program. Well, once I leave here, I think my working days are over. I plan to see my grandson grow up. And I only have one grandson, and I'd like to see him grow up and spend a little more time with the wife and actually travel a little more. It's a rewarding experience to work here, but you also got to put your best foot forward. You know, my advice to that person is come in ready to do a kick butt type of job here. You know, the people have gotten used to what we've presented, and I don't want to see that go down in any way, and I hope whoever takes over can even pick it up another notch.
Hi, Rick. Congratulations. We are so sorry that we can't be there with you, but I hope you have a wonderful time, and I know you will, and good luck with the future. And I know you and Gloria will be doing a lot of things. Love you. Lots of love.
Rick, it's a long farewell for the moment. But you taught us how to get up and go, so we got up and went. And we wish you the best. Have a great retirement.
Congratulations, Rick, on your retirement and putting in 44 years of recreation services to the city of Albuquerque and the Pueblo of Isleta. They were all fortunate to have you there. Hey, you did a great job for both the city and the Pueblo. They were, like I said, they were fortunate. Your employees learned a lot in recreation from you, and your participants were always there to get first-class recreation services. Again, congratulations, and now it's time for you to recreate. Take care.
Congratulations, Rick, brother, on your retirement from Isleta and also from the city. You put in a lot of years, something like 44 years. And now the people at Isleta are going to really miss you. It was like you were like their son to them. Anyways, they're going to miss you with your leadership, your professionalism, and just a great all-around guy. You took care of all of them out there. But anyways, you have a good time now that you're retired, and live it up. And you and Gloria have a good time.
Hey, brother, just want to congratulate you on your retirement, and I wish you the very best in the future from your brother from the Sticks and my wife Amy and the girls. Again, congratulations.
On behalf of the Molina family, Rick, we'd like to congratulate you on your retirement. Wow, 40 plus years in the recreation field. That's unbelievable. Rick, you really impacted a lot of lives and communities throughout your tenure in the recreation field. And I also like to thank you as being one of my mentors in the recreation field as well. Come June 1st, I'd like you to take just a deep breath, relax, slow down, brother, slow down, and enjoy your retirement for whatever endeavors you might have in the future. God bless you, Rick and Gloria. Little Rick, enjoy your grandson. And again, God bless. Thank you, Rick.
Rick Giron, I want to congratulate you for your retirement on your second go-round. I remember when you were a young recreation leader with the city of Albuquerque, way back then. And right then I remember saying to myself, this guy has some leadership qualities. And sure enough, you went up the ladder and became a hell of an employee for the city. And you retired and went on to the Isleta Pueblo to run the recreation program. Now, I kind of feel sorry for those people because you're leaving. You brought a big asset to the community, a lot of professionalism, and those people should be grateful for all you did for them. And brought a lot of integrity to the program and really made it a program that will rival any program in the States. So congratulations, and wish you the best, and hope to play a lot of golf with you. Take care.
Rick, congratulations on your retirement. I hope you enjoy every minute of it, as I have. This is your brother-in-law, Dan, for 44 years. I love you.
Hey, Rick. Of course, this is your big sister. I love you and hope you have a beautiful retirement. I know you will. You enjoy every minute of it, and God bless.
Rick, congratulations on your retirement from the Parks and Recreation profession. You should be commended for the numerous years of public service and for your commitment, dedication, and compassion that you displayed while being the Parks and Recreation Director at Isleta Pueblo. My family and I wish you the very best in your future endeavors.
To my brother Rick, congratulations from Amadeo and Barbara, Andrea and Vanessa. God bless you in whatever you do, and it's about time.
Hey Rick, congratulations on your retirement. Hey, you did a really good thing for those kids down there at Isleta. You know, like I've always said, you know, when you're ready to retire, you know it. Hey, good luck. Disfruta de tu retiro.
Hi, Rick. Congratulations on your retirement. I'm so impressed with all that you've accomplished at Isleta Rec Center. It's a beautiful facility, and I just want to say enjoy yourself now. Hope to see you on some vacations, and I challenge you for one sprint, Rick. I will wear my sandals this time. You can wear tennis shoes.
Hey, Rick. Good luck with all you're going to do. I know you're going to travel a lot and have a good time. It's been nice going to the center, doing the interviews with you, because it's been very impressive, all the work you've done, and thanks for being a good friend.
I've known him actually for 12 to 14 years now. We've become good friends, and we've actually worked kind of side by side together. Him here at the Recreation Center and me working for the Pueblo of Isleta. And he is a very intelligent man to work for. He's brought a lot of things to the Pueblo of Isleta as far as recreation programs. You see all these parks that we have around here now is through the work of his employees. He has excellent employees here at the Recreation Center who keep up these parks on a day-to-day basis. It is so amazing of the work that I've seen done by Mr. Giron. I really like to thank and I appreciate whatever Mr. Giron has done for the Pueblo of Isleta.
Well, been working with Rick for what, maybe 5, 6 years, maybe longer, and he's been the best director we've had. And so, I mean, he's backed me with the team, he's backed me with the high school team and any events that we do have here. I mean, it's when he retires, decides to go on, we're going to miss him because, you know, he's been really, really a good backing and, you know, for us, for the swim program.
If it wasn't for Rick's connections with the cities and legislatures or whatever, I don't think this could happen.
It's going to be a sad day when Mr. Rick retires. It's going to be a sad day when Mr. Apodaca retires. So hopefully they'll put the proper people in the driver's seat and we'll see where it goes from there.
A lot of good changes since Rick has been here. This place has gotten bigger. We've gotten more equipment, new equipment, and some new faces. It's really been good.
When is he going to retire?
I'm planning on trying to retire by March of next year, which is about 8 or 9 months from now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be a great loss to the tribe because you've really built up the parks, Rick's, and you've basically been an advocate from your standpoint. You've been going to Santa Fe and being an advocate for the tribe. So, you know, it's hard to find a person like you.
You know, I've been in the Parks and Recreation system for about 44 years
really?
Right now, so I'd like to see my grandson grow up and spend a little more time with the wife
Oh,
and do a little traveling. So.
Exactly. This is why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm hopefully
I'll get
get
drawing you out here too.
more with my granddaughter, my grandson, and stay a little bit healthier. That's the whole idea, yeah. Yeah, well.
We're going to try to extend our life as long as possible.
Congratulations on your retirement plans, I hope they work out. I mean, don't become a couch potato.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Okay.
To my husband with love, over the 40 years we've been together, I've watched you become the amazing and brilliant man that you are in your profession. May God bless you with good health, and may you travel your dreams. Happy retirement. I love you.
Hi, Dad.
We have 3 words for you.
Rest.
Relax and change. Happy retirement.
We love you.
Let's on vacation. Happy retirement, Papa. I love you. Let's go on vacation.